This the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. This the new Let's Get It Sports Talk. Broadcasting live on weekends, exclusively on Facebook and the Four Walls Foundation YouTube channel. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Let's Get It Sports Talk. I'm one of the hosts, Doc Bryce. I'm sitting here with FB, MB, and C. We are in the building. Good morning. It's a pretty rainy day today. You know what I'm saying? I got cameras all over, so I see when everybody pulls up, and I saw you pull up, and I was like, wow, I feel bad. If that rain continued, you sat out there. I sat there for a little bit. I wasn't walking in. It was a downpour, yo. I was like, ooh, wait a minute. I better hurry up and open this door. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, it's good to be here. So let's start off. We start off with you, FB, man. How you been doing, bro? How was your week?
Doing pretty well. There was a weird week in school with weather delays.
Okay, yeah.
People being out for the Super Bowl and then people being out on Friday. So it was an interesting week.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, all right, okay. Did you watch the Super Bowl, though?
Of course.
Okay, all right. The whole game?
Of course.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. And then you guys had a delay Monday.
We did not. I know.
Oh, y'all had a delay.
Yeah, we had a delay.
All right. Now, let me ask you.
There was a delay in Cherry Hill that day.
Okay, all right. So it was just unfortunately some people got in late that day.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, that's what's up. CB, what's good, bro? Not CB. My bad.
That's all good.
Man, I'm good this morning, man.
That's all good.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, CB, what's good? Oh, CB.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just go. It was a good week. You know what I'm saying? We had the delay after the Super Bowl, which was major. You know what I'm saying? I think I was still late. But I dragged myself in there, you know what I'm saying? And we had the snow delay and Friday, I think we was one of the only districts in the area in school getting text messages and pictures and everything. Like, yo, where you at? We over here, coming through. Like, man, I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it was cool. I lost to this guy to my right again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play Holy Cross no more.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? He takes the fun out of it. Ain't no fun when you don't win none. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. But yeah, everything's good though. Just, county tournament started yesterday.
Okay.
We beat Palmyra by like 11, I think. So we got Burlington Township tomorrow at our spot at 11. And I'm down 3 starters, so see if I can coach my way to
lefty too, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 3 of them down. So hopefully I'll get them back before the state playoffs start. But hey, we'll see what we can do.
That's what's up. Real quick before I go to MB, yo, how's your, did you play yet or no?
We did. We got upset yesterday. We lost to Paulsboro.
Okay.
Yeah. They got 2 really good guards. They played really well. So.
Y'all was it in Paulsboro or in?
No, we actually had to play a game at Cherry Hill East because there was a wrestling tournament going on at our school.
Oh, at your school. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, you still got the playoffs though, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's what's up. MB, man, what's good, bro?
All's good, man. I agree. Weird week. Super Bowl obviously was a good time. I got to thank the Eagles for making it a blowout, so I could get home early. Didn't have to, stress it out, all the way through. But yeah, everybody in school was kind of, all the kids were crazy wild. Mm-hmm. We have a couple kids who are not Eagles fans. Whatever team they're a fan of, like, when you're dealing with like you guys are both, all 3 of you guys are in high school. I'm dealing with younger kids.
Right.
So we got kids, people are doing Eagles chants, and the other kids that one kid's a Packers fan, he starts crying. And I'm like, yo, man, come on, man. I go, but me, I'm like, yo, that's part, man, you're in Philly, man. That's the part of it. You better get used to it. Get used to it. So, but, it was cool. Good week. All's good, man.
That's good, man. Now, was there any unfortunate delays from the Super Bowl? Was people at your school or no?
Yeah, there were a few.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm dealing with younger kids, so parents were ready to get rid of
that. I'm sure. So you do know that I know I did, but I think you did too. You predicted convincingly. Somebody said convincingly too.
Oh,
Was that you or was that?
No, I said it was gonna be close.
Okay.
Yeah, I said.
All right.
I think I said 34-17.
Right,
something
like that.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So now during the Super Bowl, and I just want to ask one question, and then you can do your thing. Because you said you left. Yeah. When did you leave? Halftime, or when you knew? Because there was a point in the game where I'm like, it's like a blowout, but you're still dealing with Mahomes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it wasn't like a big play or anything. It was like the Eagles just got like another stop.
Okay.
It wasn't like anything major happened. It was just like, okay, they got another stop. It was something like that. Like it wasn't anything major. I think it was like the third quarter.
Okay. All right, that's what's up, man. Same here, man. Your week has been kind of crazy. The only thing I will say is that we did not have a delay on Monday. I had a delay, but we didn't have a delay on Monday. And y'all had delay Wednesday.
Wednesday for the snow. Yeah.
We had off.
Yeah, that's right.
It was off. So that was beautiful. And they called it early.
Okay.
Early. I think I knew like 5:30, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy about that, man. It was a great day off too. Just to kind of like rest and relax.
Chill out,
and cool out or whatever. So it was pretty good, man. But anyway.
Shit.
All right.
So speaking of the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Since we're on that topic talking about it and whatnot, I know we all watched. I just interested in what was one of the big plays of the game for you guys. Like for me, it was when Smith caught the touchdown pass. I was kind of, I think did that make it 34-0 at that point? Something like that? I can't remember exactly. It was still early.
It wasn't early.
Was it early?
It was like the exclamation point.
Yeah. That was.
Okay.
So when I saw that you would have thought I was in New Orleans with him. The way I jumped off that couch, I think that's why my back hurt a little bit. I think I tweaked my back in my celebration. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what play you got, Coach?
So for me, it was a series of plays. It was when I think the Chiefs got a stop and A.J. Brown came off the field like yelling and screaming.
Okay.
He was pissed. And then I think that's when Zach Bond got the interception. I think. And then it was like the next play, it's like, all right, they're going to A.J. to make him happy. And he got the touchdown. So it was like, all right, they're kind of doing what they want right now.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, like they can actually do this.
Right.
So that's kind of what it was for me when A.J. Brown got that touchdown.
Got you.
But you,
for me, it wasn't just one play. It was, I'm trying to remember which drive it was. Oh, it was the Cooper DeJean. It was sack, interception.
Yeah.
And then the next drive was sack. So it was like, and I could just see that Mahomes wasn't even going through his reads anymore. It was just, I'm here, I'm looking at pressure now. And I was like, all right, he's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs' defense, to a certain point, were doing okay in the first half. But it was just like, all right, their offense can't get settled. And then once the Chiefs didn't get anything going in their first drive in the second half, all right, this game's pretty much done.
Yeah. I think it's a combination for me, too. I think that it definitely was the defense. Seeing Mahomes look that uncomfortable.
That rattle.
Right.
Especially how mobile he is.
I think rattle is the perfect term. Yeah. But even when he was scrambling and, you know what I'm saying? He still was doing some miraculous stuff. Right. I was like, damn, they can't catch this one. You know what I'm saying? But then they was getting up to him. So it was that defense, but also it was the Devonta Smith. I was like, okay, Hurts, this is it. And to me, that was like that exclamation point for Hurts because it was all those rumors, he can't throw, this and that. I think we talked last week that knew they was going to fill the box up, so Saquon was not going to happen.
Right. He was going to let him be Hurts.
It had to be him, and he stepped up, and I'm just happy for him, man. I can't even, I'm happy for Sirianni too because I heard he called that call.
Yeah, it was great.
I heard that Kellen Moore,
he
he was the one that.
Yeah, he said they had the NFL films or whatever put out the video where. They're talking about it, and I think Sirianni says, we score one more, it's over. And he goes, just call it.
Wow.
I guess Kellen Moore was, in New Orleans at that point.
Right.
He's thinking about his new job. like Nick, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. I'm about to be out of here. I got some other things in my mind right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does this affect, do you think? Because, they were saying if Mahomes could get this three-peat, that, you know, he's right there next to Tom Brady now. He's the GOAT, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Does this tremendously kill his trying to be the GOAT status, or can he bounce back from this? Like, I mean, I don't know if he keeps going to Super Bowls. I mean, he should still be in that talk
absolutely.
before his career is over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, he lost. Tom Brady lost. Like,
Right,
I mean,
it happens. But
You know
you get there though.
right.
Yeah, and I think Mahomes is so talented.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's and I think it was also a situation where you see how much better the Eagles' defensive line was than Kansas City's offensive line.
right.
I think I don't think the Eagles blitzed the whole game.
Right.
I think that was the stat. There was not a single blitz, and they still got the pressure.
Really?
That they, yeah.
Oh wow!
Four
Oh,
man.
you would have thought that they did. Wow.
So I think that just shows that, you know, Mahomes was up against it there, and you know, so I don't think it hurts his legacy at all.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. I mean, I just think that happens, man. Like, you know, people, when you lose to someone and you're a top competitor, that stays in your head. I still to this day, true story, I still to this day carry around the rejection letter from Winslow Township Schools when they rejected me as a guidance counselor.
Right.
I carry it around because it's still motivation.
Gotcha.
So I can only imagine what the Eagles players were feeling like, yo, we about to tear them up, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because they lost and they was right there.
Right.
It was right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just knew that it was going to happen for them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. I'm actually really happy for Hurts. You know, I didn't go to the parade. I'm not no fan like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for Hurts, man.
I couldn't tell.
This representing Hurts, man. Yo, listen, man. So Hurts was.
Love hurts.
That's a dope.
I might get that straight.
That's dope.
Right. But no, you gotta like, you know what it is? I just, and it go back to when we were on earlier on with Randy and whatever, and just the media and all of them just hating him, man, before he even had a chance.
You know what's crazy? I had somebody this week tell me, like, even this week, take shots at Jalen Hurts.
You know what I'm saying?
His throws. They were saying we want Joe Burrow. I'm like, you guys just out of your mind.
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying.
One of the best quarterbacks in the league.
In the league right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just
feel
don't
like
understand
that. Eagles fans are spoiled right now.
I don't even think it's Eagles fans are spoiled.
Yeah.
I think and I don't think it's Eagles fans. I think it's
a certain group.
I think it's the certain group that and we, you know, I guess we can still call them Carsonites.
Carsonites, bro.
And I don't even think Carsonites. It's about Carson anymore.
No, it's not.
It's just anti-Hurts. It's anti. Not Tom Brady.
Right.
It's anti. I don't even think they'd be halfway happy with Patrick Mahomes.
Halfway.
I agree.
But I think with Hurts, I think those people that were on the other side just want to be right so bad that even if the Eagles are successful, they still want to say,
we got lucky.
As long as it's not, because now it's just everything around him.
Right.
It's not him.
It's not him.
It's not him. It's everything around him.
Yeah.
But
I just, I like I said, I'm just super happy for him, man. I can't, you know what I mean? And I think that if I'm being honest, like I felt like I could relate to his story, you know what I'm saying? Especially early on, you know what I'm saying? Because when everybody here professional, man, we have some level of success, but it wasn't easy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it went through some rejection before you could get to a place of comfortability, man. So, you know, being rejected and people not believing in you, this and that, like, you're going to always get my vote like that because that is most of our stories, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, dang, like, yo, how come? And you can even see with the broadcasters, right? Somebody else can make a throw. Oh, my gosh. Now, the guy misses the catch. He'll say, oh, my God, he should have caught that with a beautiful throw. I'm like, yeah, she was wobbling. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful throw. Hurts can throw a throw. Oh, man, you know, the receiver had to save him on that one. Oh, he had to come back. It's always so it's something.
I thought it was crazy during the Super Bowl that they didn't talk about the Eagles at all. everything was about
Mahomes.
Well,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the Chiefs have to do that. It wasn't about
You're
what
right.
the Eagles were
That's a great point.
doing.
That's a great point.
It was just always about, and I was like, wow, like this is crazy. Like they're not even at halftime. They didn't mention the Eagles.
Right.
It was all about what the Chiefs need to do, what the Chiefs
Yeah,
aren't doing. It
yeah,
was just,
sure
it was
enough.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it hurts. Go ahead, Fred.
No, I'm just interested to see like what you're saying about how they talk about Hurts in the media, how that changes now.
Right.
Since he's been to 2 Super Bowls, won one, played very well in both of them. I wonder when he'll turn the corner. Like in 5 years, they might talk about him in a way where you never even remembered that they talked about him negatively. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
Now,
hopefully he gets that because he deserves it.
Guys.
Now, I was just going to say, I had when they was talking about, you talking about Hurts' story, and they brought up a story. I think his dad was one of his coaches or maybe the head coach when he was in high school, and they said he wasn't being highly recruited. So one of the recruiters came to check him out because Hurts' numbers was kind of low. So the dad brought in his offensive lineman, starting offensive lineman, to meet the recruiter and told the recruiter, like, yeah, this is why his numbers is low. Look who's blocking him. But he actually brought him in there.
Wow.
I was like, yo, that's kind of funny.
Here's the reason why.
Here's the reason why.
Just to give you clout.
Right, this is why.
That's wild.
My son can play, but this is what he's working with.
That's funny.
I've always really liked Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. Really? Okay.
I have
See,
a problem with it.
I'm not in the
You already watch college football.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right.
I don't know. But
I like him at Bama. Like
Okay.
Alabama.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. I agree. The parade, y'all hear the speeches and all that? Y'all take it. I mean,
I didn't hear.
wait a minute. Y'all was there, right?
No, I
did not.
No.
I didn't hear this. I want to
heard
go back
some
and
of
listen to him. I heard Mailata was good. I heard Hurts was really good.
Yeah.
I don't think there were any Jason Kelsey moments.
Not too many.
Yeah.
Not too many.
The mayor spoke.
She went first, matter of fact.
too
She
long.
started
For
off.
too long.
Yeah,
Too long?
actually, yeah. I
Really?
heard
Too
hers
long?
because I was able to catch hers.
Well, she's newly elected.
I think this is
I
her
think,
first.
I think so. She's got, everything's political, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she spelled. I'm sure. Did she do?
Nah, she didn't do it. I was
Oh,
waiting to see if she
to
was going to try it
redeem
again.
herself.
Yeah. Nah, she left it alone.
And then somebody else did it too.
She left it alone.
No, but somebody else spelled it wrong too. It was like, y'all can't spell, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, how about they call Blankenship and Cooper DeJean the Excited Whites. That's their name.
Oh,
Like, they had a
wow.
whole intro song.
Oh,
and
wow.
The Excited Whites.
Wow. I don't know.
Leaving that right there.
Yeah.
I did see Reed Blankenship on the float, and they were like chanting like Cooper, and he was like, "I'm Reed."
Wow.
You saw your boy got hit in the face with the
With the beer, yeah.
No. I don't.
Harry Roseman.
Cracked.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I think this parade be over.
Yeah, right. Like, come on,
Shut this down.
Shut this down.
Yo, how about some of the memes? Have y'all been seeing like some of the reels on the Eagles and stuff like that? Now I saw this reel this morning. I seen it before, but there was the baby locked in the car. Have you seen it?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, the baby's in the car. They're like, yo, how could you?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Right.
I didn't see
Blah,
that.
blah. This now, how could you do that? Everybody's coming around trying to figure out how to open it. Then he realized, like, yo, wait a minute, hold up. The baby got a Dallas shirt on? He was like, yo, F that baby. Yo, F that baby.
I gotta look that
You know
one
what I'm saying? So, but yo, listen, you know what? People get into the Eagles, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
nah,
Like
true.
Friday morning I was off, you know what I'm saying? Friday morning, man, I'm riding by, I'm seeing all these people walking to the Patco. Patco's packed. I'm hearing that you had to like order in advance tickets. It
Crazy.
just was crazy. But what I'm excited to hear about or know is that at least I'm assuming because I'm really out the way, man. I'm really out of touch with a lot of different things. Nobody got hurt though, right? Because I know
haven't heard anything.
I know the boy, the dude died that
from
pole or
the temple,
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
student, right? Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't hear nothing about
I haven't heard
nobody got
anything.
hurt.
I don't think it was anything major.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anything.
Yeah.
And before we get out of here with this, how you feel about your boy Saquon over there, Mr. Giants fan?
I was happy for him.
Yeah.
I was happy for him. I ain't gonna lie. I think initially when he left the Giants, I was not happy. I was like, yo, you're whack. You're this. I think I might have even said he was like the equivalent of KD. You know what I'm saying? He did like a KD move or whatever. But then when you start thinking about it, you start seeing the NFL films and whatever like that. And then you see that they kept the people. Like, wait, hold up, you fired them, you got rid of him, and he won a Super Bowl, and you kept the people. It kind of. And again, it's a rabbit hole. We're not going down.
Right.
It came across a little Chip Kelly-ish. I didn't like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
In that, that realm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, you know what? Yo, Saquon, yo, do your thing. And I just was happy. This was like, if you rocking with Hurts, and I really wanted Hurts to win, man, because you don't know what, I can almost get teary-eyed. You don't know what this means for me, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for him.
Yeah, that's what's up. And he seems like he just does all the right things. Like, he just seems like a good guy, like with the buying the beer for his
So that is true.
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, I'm sure the sponsors did it, but you know,
like just
put
all
his
your
name on
linemen,
it.
trucks,
You know what I mean? Truck of beer.
Wow.
And then like he noticed he's off the bus, walking the street at the parade, and he noticed one of the ball boys in the crowd, and he pulls him over the barrier like, "You're coming with us." Like stuff like that is just like that's decent to me. You know what I'm saying? I like shit like that.
Jalen Hurts is a good dude. He actually shot a commercial over at West the summer. Summer before he was going in to be the starter, and the head coach at the time had a chance to bring a couple of the guys over.
Okay.
And, Jalen sat and talked to those guys for probably like an hour and a half, like having to catch with those guys on the field. Like just seemed at that point just down to earth. So I'm just happy to like, because sometimes you'll see guys and you're disappointed about what they do. But to see like him put that persona out and actually like be it was cool to see.
You know what he's reminding me of a little bit? He reminds me a little bit of Dr. J in the realm of just class act. When you can tell, like, even when he's at the little, they call it dais, but when they're at the little desk or whatever, and everybody else is playing around, he's just like, sure, you know what I'm saying, proper. And I'm like,
but Dr. J was getting to it off the court, so.
I don't know where anybody behind closed doors.
Well, we know.
Hopefully right. But it just seems, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that level of leadership. And I will say this. I mean, I have to go back on my words. I got Foles as the GOAT.
Still?
No, I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know.
He can't be. He can't be because
because Hurts went to 2.
No. Because Jalen Hurts played the entire season.
Okay, that's a great. Ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Hurts has now taken over Nicky Foles. But Nicky Foles is still going to always be magical and special to the Eagles. That's why they make Hurts. You know what I'm saying? But
like a regional thing, though.
Now, will you say that it's hard to say that. Is he the most mature leader type of quarterback that Philly has ever had?
I think that's like
that's a time thing, right?
Yeah.
So, but early on, like, you know what I'm saying? I think so. You know what I'm saying? But you still, because Donovan was a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Donovan was immature though.
He started being him. Well, I think with that Mike Vick stuff, right? Or you think after that?
Probably with the T.O. stuff.
The T.O. That's what I'm talking about. T.O. stuff. The T.O. stuff. That's all we're talking about. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but hey, listen, man. I think Hurts is here to stay, man. I think is he the franchise quarterback?
Why are we asking this question?
No, because there's still people that don't know.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm not asking.
Yeah. Why is it still a question, right? Shouldn't be a question, but it still is.
It should be a thing where the Eagles give him whatever he wants.
Absolutely.
And he's a guy that's like, all right, what do we need to do to get everybody else
keep the team right.
Yeah.
No, that was a good run, though. Good run.
NBA All-Star Weekend is here. You guys excited?
This is like the first All-Star Weekend that I didn't even really realize was happening.
I didn't either, yo. I was still looking at my phone like, it's Saturday. I ain't got nothing to do. Let me see if the Sixers or the Knicks is playing. We're not going to that game. Oh, snap, it's All-Star.
And I'm usually like excited for All-Star Weekend, but the way things have gone the last couple of years is kind of just like, for me taking it.
So they're trying to change it up. They're trying to switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
So last night was the skills challenge. The 3-point contest, and the dunk contest,
Okay.
as usual.
Okay.
One thing I did, I don't know if any of you guys watched it.
I watched it.
Okay, my younger son is obsessed with basketball right now, so we had to watch everything.
Oh, okay.
The skills challenge. Chris Paul
Oh yeah, they tried to cheat.
and Wembanyama are in the skills challenge together. And in typical Chris Paul fashion, he tries to cheat.
Yeah.
Like,
Why Chris Paul has never won anything.
Right, facts.
tries to cheat and gets disqualified.
Right.
And it's like, what? Like, yo, it's also just try to win. Like, what are you doing?
Try to win, right?
Anyway, so then 3-point contest was okay. They had some decent names in it. Brunson was in it. Damian Lillard was in it. Your boy Buddy Hield put on a little show in the first round.
Okay. Yeah, I saw.
But
I saw.
Tyler Hero was the winner. And then the dunk contest.
It wasn't good.
Well,
You should have to play in the NBA to be in the dunk contest. Like, is Mac
That's a
McClung?
great
Is he?
point. That's kind
Because you're going to
great,
get
right?
and not to take a shot at him.
I think you should have to be an all-star to be in.
Yes, like
Because that's going to force these guys
That's
to
pretty
do it.
dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like, 'cause,
Yeah.
like, how else are we going to get, like, so it was Mac McClung, it was Andre Jackson Jr., because we all know who that is, right?
No.
Castle.
It was Stephon Castle,
Oh,
who's a very good rookie.
okay.
And it was Montes Buzelis. I don't even know how to say his
Yeah.
name.
Okay.
Like, what are
is
you
the
doing
draw
there?
there?
Right.
That's one of the reasons I hate LeBron.
Right.
It's
Oh,
his fault.
Because he
It's
never
LeBron's
did it.
fault.
'Cause he never
He
did
made
it.
it cool to not do
Right, to
the
not do
All-Star
it.
stuff.
Yep. That's a good
That's
point.
interesting too.
I 100% agree with that.
That's a good point.
Wow.
Yep.
He never
Is that's when it started to?
Because before it was like being in the dunk contest was almost like a rite of passage to you being
Yeah,
one
right.
of the guys in the league.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, I agree with that. But anyway, here's how they're doing the All-Star game. So there's 4 different teams.
Okay.
There's Charles Barkley has a team, Shaq has a team, Kenny Smith has a team, Candace Parker has a team. There's 2 games going to happen. They're going to play to 40. Okay? They will play to 40. At the 2 winners of those games will then play a game to 40. And the winner of that game will be your winner. Now, will this get them to play harder? Will it get them to play harder because the game's to 40?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, it's gonna be over quick.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a 15-minute game.
15-minute game. I mean, I'm saying because some teams score 40 in a quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
especially
saying?
if you're not playing defense.
That is right. Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what? And maybe there might be some credence to that LeBron thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, let me just ask you: was it interesting? The dunk contest, was it at least? No, I'm not. Don't even answer it. But why was Kenny Smith so hyped then and whatnot?
He's doing his job. He's doing his job. You know what I'm saying?
But it sounded forced
I
though.
mean,
It did sound. It wasn't like let's go home.
Right.
It wasn't like that. It was.
And I'm tired of guys like John Moran's tweeting like, "Oh, we should be in it next year." Like, shut up.
yeah, right.
You're not gonna do it.
Right, you're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
And then they made it worse by they played they honored Vince Carter right before it.
Right.
So they played that dunk contest, and it was just like,
That was
Wow.
that was 2000 or something.
and then it was like,
yeah.
yeah. So
So what was I looked back and saw McClung's dunks, right? I did see it. I was watching a little highlight or something early this morning. When you saw it in real time, were you like, wow? Oh,
Now I will say, I was like, because his only thing was like 6'1".
Yeah,
He's not that tall and whatnot.
Right.
When he cleared the car, I was like, oh, okay,
Okay.
that's not bad.
no, it was.
I mean,
definitely
like he did
wow.
some shit. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, he can get up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just overall, it was just
Right.
like,
There's no excitement. There's no wow
Right.
factor. There's
Yeah.
no like.
Is it that because we're getting older?
It's because you don't
Like-
care about the players that are doing it.
But my son's
yeah,
like,
that's what it
my
is.
son goes, "Who's that?"
Oh,
Right.
so
Like-
okay, wow,
Right.
okay.
And I could just remember being like 10 years old and just really starting to like basketball and Vince Carter having a dunk contest
Yeah.
and like recording it and being something I went back.
Think
to
about
watch.
that dunk contest. I don't remember everybody, but it was Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis.
Right.
Those 3 put on a show,
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They did.
and they were all
They did.
big names.
yeah.
But even after that, like when do you think that it started going bad? When Nate Robinson won 2 times in a
No,
row?
when LeBron was supposed to do it
and didn't
And
do
he
it.
didn't do it.
03 and 04 and 05 and 06, and he just did it. And it just kind of just like,
Started going
Dipped
down.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Because I remember what year was Iguodala? Iguodala was, I probably like 05 maybe, something like that. That was a
Andre
good.
Iguodala was the biggest name in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
You have a
That's the
problem.
one. Skinny was in that one, and it was underrated, but it wasn't like good.
But-
Yeah, I'm not trying to take shots
yeah.
at those guys, but you need your
Star
Michaels,
power.
your
Yeah.
Vinces,
Star
your
power.
Kobe's. You need your guys
You
still.
do. You do. You do. But who should have? What about Ant Edwards? Like, oh, he already won. Though.
He's a guy that should be in it.
Yeah, they should. Right, they
So
should
he
be in
won
it.
already twice.
Every year,
right?
he should be.
Something like that.
No,
Nah.
he never did dunk.
He never did it.
No.
Oh,
But that's what I'm saying.
Right,
though.
that's right.
Anthony
Criminal.
Edwards should be in the dunk
That's
contest.
criminal.
John Morant should be in the dunk
Right,
contest.
John Morant,
I'd rather see
Edwards,
them.
yeah.
I'd rather see those guys dunk than Mac McClung dunk
Right,
over a
facts.
car.
Yeah.
Right, facts. I agree.
Yeah, and he just got
I
like
agree.
re-signed to be able to do that or something like that. I think.
Yeah, that's what they do every year. He's in the G League,
G
and then
League,
somebody just calls him up.
Calls
so
him
he can
up
do
so
it.
he could do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
So, because that was the draw. To
What's
get-
Dre's boyfriend name? Jalen Green. I'd rather have him. in it.
Jalen Green.
But if
That's
I
crazy.
could hang out
You
with
know,
Dre,
that's crazy. You know him as Dre's boy.
I just want to talk about Dre.
Wow.
That's all right. So that's tonight. We'll see what happens with that. The only thing that saving grace might be that one of the teams is it's a G League team.
Oh,
So
really?
so they're gonna
Wow.
play. They're gonna try to win. So
Yeah.
they're gonna, and like the team that's playing them is not gonna want to lose to the G League team. So that might be something that just gets them to play
going a little bit, yeah,
to get
yeah.
going. So let's get back to the season though. 76ers.
Oh,
That might be why I'm not interested in it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. Real talk. Like I am, and I'm sorry, I just jumped in. I'm sorry. I'm that disgusted though. You know what I'm saying? And shout out again to MT Madison. But listen, like, you know, she
There's
always
a lot of love on this show.
Yo, she's good people. She's good people because she, you know what? I told her, listen, don't sell me because I'm a counselor and I'm gonna see it coming a mile away. If I want it, I'm gonna get it.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But she keeps trying to sell me, and, and she's good at it. But I'm just like, yo, listen, there's nothing you can ever rebut about the product that's putting on the floor.
Right.
Who the heck is gonna want to buy season tickets of any sort right now,
true.
knowing that the price is going to raise? Nah, it's not gonna happen, yo. The product on the floor sucks. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? You lost to, what game did I watch? Oh, when Embiid scared to take the damn three.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, I was watching that.
I mean,
I
damn.
think I lost him. I think I was playing FanDuel.
Wide open. Wide open. That's when I
You gotta
started
shoot
to
that.
say, you know what?
Yeah.
It might be some stuff when y'all talking about, like, yo, Embiid, it might be time for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
Because it's
bad.
like, that's terrible.
That was
And then you
bad.
turn around and lose to the Nets, too?
Yeah.
The Nets without Ben Simmons?
That's probably why we lost. They're not
Damn.
interested
Yeah, it's
anymore.
bad.
Yeah.
But when do you like? So they're right now they're a game and a half out of the 10th seed, which is the plan. Okay.
Okay.
When is it? What's the plan here for the second half? Are you trying to win? Are you just shutting it down? What do you think they should do?
I give it 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks.
Right.
If you not turning the corner,
There's 28 games left.
like 2 weeks, man. I don't know. I mean, you know, everybody's complaining. Like Paul George is talking about his, you know, he's got nagging injuries. You know what I'm saying? Now he's starting to hear excuses. You know what I'm saying? And B said he need another surgery.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not good.
it's sad
Paul George
times
had
right now.
recently 2 points in 37 minutes.
Without Embiid or Max.
Right, without either one of them playing. 2 points.
That's insane.
But, you know,
that's
I hate-
Tobias.
I hate when teams tank. I just think it's,
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
That being
I don't
said,
like
the
it.
Sixers should tank.
Wow.
and just because you got a good player in Jared McCain, you got a good player in
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey, just tank. You're not doing anything in the play-in or the postseason.
yeah,
so
anyway.
And I kind of buy into that. Like, don't you think it would be smart? Okay, Embiid, go have your surgery.
Right, you're right.
Paul George, go whatever you're not, go deal
Right,
with it.
go
Go
deal
deal
with
with it. Now, not that anybody wants to push things off to next year, but
Right.
okay, now let's September. Everybody needs to be
Everybody,
100%.
Contact,
Yep,
right.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I kinda
but so
said
when
that.
you, I'm with that, but that's why I'm like, yo, you got to at least give it like 2
No.
or 3 weeks.
Nope.
You're saying
Yeah,
now,
Now it's over.
Well, I think you can shut Embiid down now because
Yeah.
what's the point? Like,
you're not going to win no
at
title.
least, well, even forget the title. At least, like, that'll give us some consistency in what's going on, and everybody can have their role moving forward.
Right.
Because when he's in and out of the lineup, now we got to play different when he's there. We
Yeah.
play different when
Right.
he's not.
Right.
I think I think we're seeing a different side of Maxey, like in a negative way, where he's like, he's not that same like
Joyous.
upbeat, joyous self.
Yeah.
And I think the other day, what he take like 8 shots, 9 shots. I think he was saying, "All right, go ahead, Joe.
Right.
You guys got it. Let's
Right,
see."
right.
Right.
He went 1 for 9. Like he seemed like he was just like, and that's not who he is at all.
Losing drains you, though.
Yeah, it does.
Drains you.
Do you think it's a coaching thing, or is it just strictly injury?
I don't think, and we've said this for a while now, I don't think Nick Nurse isn't what I thought he was going to be. The innovator, try to figure things out with what he has, like he was in Toronto.
Right.
But I'm sure some of that has to do with
Players on the floor.
the players on the floor and not knowing who's going to be on the floor.
Right.
And that's why I think the consistency would be like, if we just said, listen, all right, you don't have Joel Embiid for the rest of the season. You can say, all right, or you don't have Joel Embiid and Paul George for the rest of the season.
Right.
Here's what you have. Let's try to figure this out.
Do you think George is like hurt, or is it more, of an excuse instead of him admitting that, he doesn't know where he fits in? He looks lost out there, in my opinion. It's like, do they run anything for him? It's almost like he stands, you know what I'm saying? And he wants the ball. Maxey looks him off now. No, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it. And I'm like, we spent a lot of money on you.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we spent a lot of money on you.
But I just think to Marcus's point, there's just been no continuity because guys have been hurt. And in the NBA, once the season starts, you're not practicing that much.
Right.
So when are you really taking the time to break down what you're doing? You kind of just learn yourself on the fly. So it's hard if you're in and out of the lineup to get a rhythm and find out where you fit. So it's been tough.
And unfortunately, I think Paul George is a guy who, because we're, 20, whatever the record is, and I have these injuries, now I can't play. But if we were the 2 seed right now and I had these injuries, I could figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's who he is.
Okay. Okay.
But that's what I think who he's always been. Ever since his injury in Indiana, like I feel like he's just been different. Like before that, I thought he was, when he was super young, but now it just seems like he's just like a,
Front runner.
yeah.
So, does Daryl Morey do like Howie Roseman, and you know what I'm saying? Or, does he channel that in, or does he go Nico Harris? Was it Harrison or Harrison or whatever?
Harrison.
Does he go that route and say, hey, listen, this is not going, let's start shipping them off?
I think you have to get rid of Daryl Morey.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth.
Because I just don't like in reality, like what good decision has he made?
Well, initially it was a good decision.
To do what?
To sign Paul George. Right? I mean,
But
there was excitement.
Well, you don't know it's a good decision until it's on the floor.
You could say that about
That's
everything. Like,
But there was excitement, right? There was excitement when the season started, right? There was,
but you're like your general manager, your favorite general manager, Howie Roseman,
yes,
right?
And Howie
Like some of the moves he's made aren't the exciting ones, but they're the ones that get the job done.
Right.
So like, just because like we don't know anything, like we just looking from the outside. Oh, Paul George, it's a name, great.
Yeah.
But was that the right move for this team?
Yeah.
Like,
I would have actually I think you guys tell me, or somebody told me about Bridges. I'd like to see us get Bridges if he was available.
Mikal Bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he would be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you needed a 3, right? Harris wasn't getting it done.
Right.
It's almost like you replaced Tobias Harris
with Tobias Harris.
with Tobias Harris. And Tobias Harris is over in Detroit ball.
Right.
And their ball.
Yeah,
How come when you leave the Sixers, man, you have success? I'm seeing the patterns too much, but I 100% blame Sixers for my disdain towards the NBA right now. I haven't been watching it. I'm just not engaged and locked in, and it's sad. Even if, I can go to the game, I can even get an upgrade. And again, I'm questioning, do I even feel like walking from the park? I'm questioning that, man. Like, what's the point? Like, what is the point? It's sad days, man. You know what I mean? It's sad days to be a Sixer fan.
It is. Like, we don't even, we used to make Carcillo, the head coach of Pensacola, a couple of other coworkers, in the morning before the kids get there, we always in one of the classrooms talking Sixers, during 16-hour basketball season. We don't even talk about Sixers. Nobody
sports radio, they don't talk about it.
Nothing. It's disgusting.
The Eagles,
they're going into obscurity. It's going to be
the Eagles saved.
You might have a great point.
But they only have so this Eagles talk is going to be done this week.
Right.
Okay.
It's this. We'll get this week.
Okay.
The Phillies start spring training coming up in March?
Yeah. I think they already reported pitches and catches already.
Okay, so they'll
take over a little.
The Sixers aren't gonna have. We're gonna have to talk about them soon here because there's gonna be nothing else to talk about.
Right.
So,
but by April to be done because there'll be nothing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's sad.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. I can't really find the words, bro. Like this, it's disgusting, man. I was gonna buy this. They got this Spectrum jacket that I kind of like or whatever. I was about to cop it. I was like, for what? I'm not going to no games. I still got a package to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't even feel like going. You already know it's bad. I be putting it in the chat. Y'all want to go? I put it down there, Davey and them. Y'all want to go? You know what I mean? Oh, I wish I knew. Let's keep it real. They suck, man. Like, you're not going for we're not going for the fan experience, man. I'm going to see my team get busy. And if I know you're not getting busy, what's the point in going? Reminds me of when the Knicks were playing back in the day. My mama, rest in peace, used to take us to the game, man. 3 tickets for $21, man. And we watching Rory Sparrow, Trent Tucker, you know what I'm saying? Getting blown out, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, and the Garden was empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, sucks, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It sucks when your main team is doo-doo. Yeah, it does.
Do you guys watch any other games, NBA games? Like, not forget the Sixers, but like
I do.
I watch the Knicks. If the Knicks are on, I watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If LeBron is on, I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? Hoping I get a chance to see Bronny or whatever. Maybe he gets some burn or something like that. And
I've kind of followed that. Okay. Especially because I'm in the fantasy basketball joint.
Okay.
So that keeps me kind of got to pay attention a little bit.
Draymond said that NBA games are boring. Are you guys thinking, do you agree with that? Do you think it's losing its luster, its excitement?
Depending on if it's a playoff game, I'm gonna watch the whole game, right? But if it's a regular season game and it's not really like a big game, like
matchup,
I probably start watching like after halftime.
Yeah,
because that's really, I feel like the game really begins.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now in the playoffs, it's something different. It's from the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But regular season, it's like okay, I'm like, I got time. I got to make some food. I can eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do some work. But by that third quarter, I want to be locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see.
I read an article where it was talking about how analytics have changed the way that teams play, and that's contributed to everybody playing the same way and the games becoming monotonous and people not wanting to watch them as much. And I could kind of see it for me. Like, I used to like when teams had systems and they were running different things.
Right.
And now everybody just kind of plays the same way.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So,
I mean, but you still love the game, right? So, I mean, that's the thing. But you're absolutely right about that. I said it depends on the matchup. Like matchup games, you definitely want to
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I agree there.
Something like. Like I want to see LA. I haven't seen Luka yet. You know what I'm saying? They broadcast him though, right? There was a game on yet, or no?
He played his first game.
Right.
Yeah.
It was on national TV though, right? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it, so I want to see how that combo is going to go. I think LA is going to be all right too.
I heard a crazy story about how that Luka trade went down, and I don't know if I can say that here. I will tell you guys soon.
Okay. Wow.
It's insane.
Really?
Crazy.
Wow. Do you think that it needed to happen though? He said it because I was reading that he was saying like, yo, he was actually sad and shocked that this had happened. You know what I'm saying?
The NBA is a business.
Did you see? He commented. Somebody, who was it? Somebody had a baby or something and put up the pictures online on Instagram or whatever. One of the Dallas players, and Luka commented like, "Be careful before he gets traded."
That's funny. That is funny.
Something like that.
He got done wrong, man, because now he can't get the Super
Supermax.
Oh yeah, that's Supermax.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think happened? Do you think it was on some level like I was about to, because we in my group chat with my uncles, we call them something else, but do you think it's like a Udoka type of situation? You know what I'm saying?
It's the NBA's business.
Oh, okay. I mean, because nobody saw that. We was like, yo, how you got? We got fired. I was like, oh, okay. Yo, he was banging the wife. Yo. Now I understand why you got fired. Like, okay, so you think maybe it could be something like that? That's not that insanity that you heard. Oh, okay. I'm like, ooh, okay. that's a reason to trade somebody.
You know what's crazy though? Whoever's running the Mavericks right now, I guess one of the owners, he was like walking on the floor with somebody and they were booing him. And he looks at the guy that was walking with me. He goes, "Are they booing me? Like you're just so clueless to what you have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Do you think it's going too far though?
What?
Like having the death threats?
You should never be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Death threats are always too far.
It's like I think it's too much.
Yeah,
Death threats are
definitely
always too much.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Too much.
But I also think that sometimes owners think like, look at it like a business, and
But it's
like the fans are what kind of create your business, what drive your business.
Right.
So you do kind of have to market to them and cater to them.
Especially with the culture that Mark Cuban built in Dallas. Where, you know,
right. I actually thought he was still there. That's how
he's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah, but he's
Just
not
not-
majority.
Not as the main dude. Oh, okay.
So
It must have been something. It's gonna come out. I think because you know what, like, and of course he's no comparison to Luka. But I remember when the Phoenix Suns had like a little problem, right? And Jason Richardson was banging. Was it Steve Nash's? I think Steve Nash's wife.
Barbosa was involved in there somehow.
And Barbosa was up in there. Like, sometimes, it could be. It got messy. You remember with the LeBron and Delonte thing, right? You remember that?
that's the one I was.
Tony Parker. And Brett Barry. Right.
It happens.
Yeah. It's foul. That's foul, though. I mean, I think messing with somebody's wife is foul, period. Like, it's foul. Like, you have no good karma coming.
Right.
God is going to get you. Okay? I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? But do you think it's foul though, right? Like you with teammates?
Yeah, that's
We're
kind
on the
of
same
tough.
team. I can have any shorty I want.
I want your
But some
wife.
of those guys look at it like we just coworkers. Like it's like somebody you work with in your guidance.
You think so? Right.
We just here. We just happen to be at the same
I think a
job.
lot of them do.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
We're work friends.
We're work
We're
friends.
Not real friends.
Real friends.
Work friends.
Work friends.
See, but y'all had work friends that transition into.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
definitely.
But even still, I mean,
You're right. You're
You know what I'm
right.
saying? All right, okay.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. I would never crazy to look at it like that. I would never look at it like I'm on a team and we just co-workers. Like I'm like, nah, that's still like even if we got beef, like we got to settle this beef because the energy is going to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but I guess I don't know. If I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm a star, bro. I can have any chick I want.
Right, but sometimes I don't like you, and I'm just going to do
I'm
that
gonna get you back.
And these guys aren't always. They don't make the best decisions. Like why are I'm a multimillionaire at anything? Why am I carrying a gun?
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why don't I just hire you to do it?
Right. Makes sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Things like that. Like they just don't think. Why am I driving drunk?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Why am I driving at all?
Right.
That's funny. I was talking with my man. Shout out, Mr. Parsley. What up? I was talking with him, and we were talking about like, because he's got a BMW, whatever. Which is dope too. But he was talking about like getting a Rolls Royce or whatever. Like if he, you know what I'm saying, we get to that level.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
And I'm like, yo, I get to that level? So I'm not driving. I'm gonna hire a driver all the time.
All the time. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Am I crazy for that? If y'all had, if you were of that ilk, you know, well, no, because we are of that ilk.
Right.
But if we had the finances of that ilk, and maybe some of y'all do, I don't know what's in y'all pockets. But would you drive like cars, or would you just get a driver to drive you everywhere?
I mean, I would definitely have a car too. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I would definitely have a car too. But I would definitely have a driver though too as well.
Right. I have a car. Don't get it twisted. I have a car if I wanted to
nice
just go
right,
day out. Try to, just get fly. Like I was back in the day, put the music up or whatever.
Exactly. But I would definitely have a driver.
But for the most part, yo, I'm
in the back, chilling.
Rabbit hole. When was the last time you guys sat in the passenger seat, somebody else driving?
Ooh, dang, that's
Wait, hold on, say that again?
When was the last time you sat in the passenger seat with someone else driving?
Dang,
Is that something you do often or no?
No, I prefer because I don't like driving, but it doesn't matter because even if I'm in the passenger seat, bro, I'm still driving.
That's my point. That's my point. So it's like when I'm not driving, I'm still
driving.
Right. Yo, break.
Right.
So I don't know if it's because I'm teaching my daughter right now how to drive. I'm not feeling this passenger life.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
See, I know now with certain people, like, so I was in the, now, yeah, if I'm with it don't even matter if I'm with the opposite sex. Like, yo, if you do some crazy stuff, like, yo, bro, that's on my side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, you want to act up, do it on your side. Don't do it on my side, yo. Cause yo, I was gonna shout out my man Money Make It Ransom. We've come back from the Knicks game, son, and I don't know if y'all ever been to Secaucus train station, man, but they got like a crazy turn. Yo, he came into that turn a little crazy. All you saw was my head go up. I said, I don't know, son. Like, I don't like how you hit that turn.
I like how you hit that turn. Yo, that's funny. That's what's up.
I don't know. I'll get me a driver though.
Yeah,
I'm saying, and you're right though. Even if I'm in the passenger seat, yo, son, I'm still driving.
Yeah,
I'm still driving. Yo, listen, can you just slow down a little bit? Are we going so fast? You know so, I don't know.
Now, I don't know why we're talking about this, but we're going to talk about it.
Come on. You got to give that young boy his props, man.
I wasn't even going to talk about that one. But we'll go there first. All right. LeBron James Jr. Bronny James. Number 9.
Engine number 9. We know we're done this time.
He's had a couple of reels pop up about how he's
getting busy.
About how he's doing his thing. I think the caption was. Oh no, I think you might have said he's starting to get comfortable.
Right. Starting to percolate. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess my question is: do we still feel? Let's start at the top. Do we still feel Rookie of the Year coming?
No.
Okay.
I get that.
Okay.
No.
First team all rookie?
No.
Second?
No.
Fourth?
He didn't play no games. Did he play no games in the All-Star?
No.
Okay. All right.
His teammate did. His rookie teammate did.
Okay.
He did not.
Okay. Dalton?
Dalton played in the Rising Star.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we're like, you still on this Bronny thing, huh?
Listen. Do you think that he is starting to come around? You have to give it to him a little bit. You're saying he's the same garbage Bronny that you saw.
Well, I don't think he was. I never said he was garbage, but I mean he's G League Bronny. G League Bronny.
Right. But I'm saying, do you see that he's starting to come around?
He's getting. He's
getting comfortable.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's it. He's starting to become. He's looking like an NBA.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That's too much of a stretch.
He's getting. It's like anything else. If you
okay
play in the NBA right now, as you are right now,
sure,
the first 20 games that you were around,
sure,
you would be like, oh, this is too much. But then as you kept going and going, you're going to be like, oh, you know, yeah, okay,
right. But But all right, so the latest reel I showed, or you guys, wait, did y'all see him on your own, or it was me that actually put y'all on? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Yo, Bronny, you part of my algorithm. Son, you know what I'm saying? Yo, when I showed you the reel, it shocked me. That's why I had to share it, because I'm like, I'm seeing him do the step. Come on, that was a nice little
It was
move,
a great
son.
move, but it's a great move. But you got to look at the score, at the time.
Okay,
you got to
right.
see all of that.
Man, Fred doing the research now.
I'm just looking at him turn the corner.
Like, it was
19 points in 5 games.
Oh.
It's like what Marcus said. We're training a kid, and the kid will come in and it'll be a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
And then the kid will go to a 4.
Right.
But they got so much better, or maybe
Right.
they're a 5. But they're still a 5.
So, but you're progressing. Yeah,
But you're still
progressing.
Still
So
fine.
I think so. All right. Do I think that he's going to be on the playoff roster? Yes.
I agree.
Okay. Do you think he'll get some
Do
time?
you think he has earned that? No.
Okay. I mean, you know,
He's
listen.
shooting 25% from the field.
Oh, see, you're getting statistical.
Getting factual. 1.4 points a
I'm
game.
looking at what I'm seeing on the listen, he's starting to get to it a little bit. You know, a little bit. I'm not saying like, oh, he's ready to take over, but he's starting to prove a little bit that he belongs a little bit.
I think he does belong.
Okay.
And I think, but he's a G League player. Like Reed Shepard, all right, who is the 3rd pick of the draft for the Houston Rockets, is in the G League.
In the G League.
He's way better than Bron.
Is he dropping 30?
I think he's averaging
Oh wow.
30 something in the G League.
Oh, he's getting busy.
Average.
Okay. So what do you do when you score? You could score 30 in the G League, and you could do it on a consistent basis or whatever. You can dominate in the G League. Do you stay there or do you come out?
It all depends on what's ahead of you.
Right. Well, okay. And I look at it like if I'm like when I was in college, right? I was in remedial math. Now I couldn't stay in remedial math. I was successful in remedial, and then I moved up to the regular math to show that I can, belong.
But
right?
it's
So
different
the same-
because the class it's not like based off, you weren't in remedial math based off how many people were in
Right.
that
Okay.
other math class.
If that advanced
makes
math class is full, you can't
you
get
can't
in
go
until
in there.
somebody gets out of it.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
All right. I mean, that's a great point. But but you do agree that I'm too. I'm have to move past the remedial though. You agree with it? If I master the remedial, I gotta go up another level for me to grow. Or I'm just going to stay at this right. So it's the same thing. I'm talking to myself too. My gosh. So with Bronny, I feel like he's beginning to.
He's not mastering the
something.
G League at all.
Again, listen, it's a stretch, man.
He's not mastering the
he's
G League.
beginning to have some level of progressing towards mastery of the G League.
no.
Is that fair?
No.
Listen, you can't score.
Master-
You can't score 30 points and just be like, "Oh, that was like he scored 30 points a few times, right?"
What's my man's name?
Ricky Council, the
No,
fourth
no.
or
What's my
whatever.
man that scored 50 for the Sixers?
Well, back in the day,
Back in the day.
it's not Tony Delk.
No. And then he got kicked out of the league for drugs. What was his name?
Not Maxwell.
No. It's gonna bother me.
Willie Burton.
That's the name I keep thinking, but I don't think that's it.
He scored 50 though. He did score 50. Not Willie Burton.
Come on, man. It's gonna bother me.
Not Mitchell Wiggins. No.
He got kicked out the league?
Yeah, this
The
guy.
drugs.
I think it was for drugs.
Yo, so I don't know. Wow. Okay. Wow. I just remember.
Barrows?
No, I remember Barrow scoring his 50. I remember Tony Delk, I thought.
Not Willie Burton I'm thinking of, is it? No.
Willie Burton. I'm trying to think who else. During you talking about when he was really garbage too.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, wow, he scored 50 points. It was like a shocker. But that's how I felt with Willie Burton though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was Tony Delk though.
No, that's not who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Anyway, you can have a game.
So you can have it. So everybody, but the point you're making is that everybody can have a game.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I mean, listen, Brian's going to be on the playoff roster, and he's going to be playing in some games. I'm telling you that right now.
Blown out.
Tell you that right
It's
now.
gonna bother me.
You know what I'm
Anyway,
saying?
all right. So next topic, last topic for the NBA. Dwight Howard. This is the one I'm like, I'm not sure where this one came from. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Nah, I mean, what y'all,
First ballot.
first ballot.
There shouldn't even be a discussion.
All right,
he top
CB. No,
75?
I'm looking at
NBA
CB.
I'm trying.
I'm looking at you, CB. You know, all the counselor. I read expressions. He's like, I don't know. I don't know. He had a run though.
Yeah,
he did have a run.
He did.
But he had a run though.
He did.
Not. You know what I'm saying? He had a run. I think he still is. I think he's still in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because of the Superman thing, the dunk contest, defense, you know what I'm saying? And what he did in Orlando. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's just, I mean, and just as, like, when I think of Dwight Howard, I just think about his off the court antics.
Which could keep him out.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? That's
told-
why I made the face.
Right.
But
He told
as
America-
far as his basketball game, yes, I think he belongs.
He told America it was nobody else's business.
Yeah, he's right.
But you know what?
Not Stanley Roberts.
No, I'm trying to find it.
That's crazy. But yeah, no, just listen to this. 5-time rebound champ, 2-time block champ, 8-time All NBA, 3-time Player of the Year, 5-time All Defensive Team.
Yeah.
That's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying. His skill, yes. His
Won a
basketball game,
championship,
yes.
2020. That's a.
Yeah, I agree.
And what he's doing down in Atlanta.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, I will say this, though. All those numbers, were they Orlando Howard or Houston Howard, too? No, because they went. When did he go to Houston? He went to Houston after LA, right? He went from Orlando to LA and was garbage in LA.
Yeah,
and then he went.
Yeah.
But then he went to
Houston.
Okay. All right. And then he
People
was
just don't like Dwight Howard, but he's
Yeah, he can play. Nah, he definitely Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. You know what I mean? Is he playing now?
No.
Okay.
He was trying to come back when
you could
the
argue if you take Olympic success away, he's had just as good a career as somebody else. Carmelo Anthony. But
Oh, that's a good
argue
point.
that another day.
Yeah, you can. That's true. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, listen, I do. The Dwight's all right. I mean, maybe it's the off the court thing that maybe skews your mind a little bit.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
It might be
That's why I
that,
look
too.
like that.
It might be. It might be. It might be. You know what I'm
His
saying?
numbers is definitely Hall of Fame worthy.
Yeah. And I like them too. They like with him and Jameer.
Mm-hmm.
And who was it? Him, Jameer. What was on that team?
Or
Rashad.
Oh
Lewis.
yeah. Lewis was
Tito.
You know, right?
That was a good team.
Nice team, man.
That was a team that kind of plays the way teams play now. They shot a lot of threes.
Shot a
back
lot of
then.
threes. Yeah, so but yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
Speaking on college, I know we don't watch a lot of college basketball here. I saw there was a jersey retirement ceremony yesterday, and when they unveiled the jersey was upside down.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Who takes the fault?
does
for
that?
Who takes the fault?
Like,
for that?
but that's somebody that couldn't spell. Because it wasn't like it came right from the spot and they hung it up. Nobody looked at it. People looked at it. It was like,
It was upside down. Yeah.
no, but I'm saying before they rang it up, they was like, oh, this is nice, this and that. So it passed through several people.
No, that's what I'm saying. They
Right.
haven't
I'm
seen
like,
so many people before you.
yeah, my gosh. Yeah. But I don't talk too much about that because that happened locally too. And it was I'll leave it alone. It was a
What?
It did. It was a instead of congrats, it was congarts.
Where did that
No,
happen?
I won't. No, listen, won't get me there. No. But it was congarts, and like nobody noticed, bro. Like, wow. Well,
Until it went up.
until the picture went up, because it took a picture with it too. It was like,
oh, that's tough.
yeah, it's tough. It reminded me this week actually of congarts. It was some time ago, but it reminded me of, because they tell me that if you ride down 95, right, and you going that's like going towards what? Franklin Mills or Philadelphia Mills now, Cotman Avenue or something. They spelled it wrong. The sign is up there spelled wrong. The name of the street of either Cotman or something is spelled wrong. You know what I'm saying?
crazy, yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But these things can happen. You know what I'm saying? These things can happen. But
upside down, that's crazy.
That's a pet peeve of mine too, by the way.
Misspellings? Yeah.
No, not just misspellings, but misspellings. And let's say you're doing a PowerPoint presentation. Like I may not take you that serious, no.
Right.
No, 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh wait, you missed that word.
Yeah, that's
yeah. But listen, it happens. Matter of fact, I gotta send you the that was my algorithm is crazy. Where it talks about how people pronounce like different words, right? Let me see if I can find it. It was like something like use letter in a sentence. And the sentence was, well, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. But you know what? Listen, she better not get punished, and he better let her go.
Yeah, I was going
That's funny.
So, but anyway, let's land the plane, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's land the plane.
Oh, real quick before we
my bad. Go ahead.
Did you guys like the Super Bowl halftime? Super Bowl?
It was all right.
We ain't land the plane now. Right?
No. Because I know we talked about it last time. I was just asking.
It was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was like, you know what? It was. But I had a lot of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of thoughts. I was like, yo.
Which is why I wanted to ask you.
Right. I did.
Yeah.
So while I'm watching it, right, I'm saying to myself, there's no way that he's going to do the diss song. But then my other mind was like, but he ain't got no other song out there that's like, I mean, Be Humble's dope, though.
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? He can't perform like, everything's gonna be all right. I mean,
Right.
Why not? Why not though? That's a great song.
It is a great song, but it's like it's too far in the past, though, bro.
But Humble's around the same time. Honestly,
I thought so too.
Humble's around that same
I
time.
thought so. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this though. I said no, there's no way, because if he does that, like, he's killing Drake's career. And when he came out, I was like, wow, yo, he might have killed Drake's career.
How about when he had Serena out there?
I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it. So it took me a minute to understand everything.
Right. Yeah, I had to go back. I had to go back.
Right. I understood.
This is why I didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I really wasn't trying to make this the Drake topic. I just wanted to hear.
I started to get it when I saw, like, after a while, I saw Uncle Sam with Sam Jackson.
Right.
So I started to get it a little bit, but I was like, okay, wait. Then I went back, and I went back.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like I didn't even know like A minor. I didn't know what any of that meant. Like I didn't know what any of that meant. So that fact, did I send y'all the Will Ferrell thing?
Yeah.
That was A minor. So I mean, I didn't.
I get it.
Like a minute though.
I like the symbolism, great, like all that's cool, like. But that, for me personally, like that's not what I'm looking for in a halftime.
Right. I get you. I did like. Didn't 50 didn't do it, but Drake did something.
Yeah, 50 was there.
Oh, 50
because Drake had.
Yeah, he had a bunch of people there. Yeah, that was good.
That was a great show. That was
like more performances, more show, more
that
like.
was dope.
Kendrick just kind of walking around, and you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Couldn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing I don't like about Kendrick, because his style, his cadence it doesn't match up with my rhythm.
Right, I got you.
Drake's cadence is a little more my rhythm.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But that might be that West Coast. I mean, and Drake he's from Canada or whatever. But I like Drake. Drake is nice, man. I can't front, but when you start hearing about he don't write his rhymes, and he's an industry plan, and, you're like, oh man, I mean, listen, artists don't write their own songs, but that's something different than when you're a rapper.
Yeah.
I think it's a little different. Like,
I agree.
You get your props because
you can write
bars.
right.
You know what I'm saying? At least that's how it was.
Yeah.
Because we're of age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When hip hop came on the scene, pretty much, right? Like, what was your first hip hop song? Because I ain't gonna front. When you said something about, what did you say? You said I was like 10 years old.
10 in 2000.
I was like, damn.
So my sister moved in with us, and so my introduction to rap was like Puff and Mace and those guys, like that era.
Okay, what about you?
LL Cool J.
Which one? Mama said knock you out or I'm bad type thing?
Mama said knock you out because I wasn't allowed to buy the thing because there was too much cursing.
Too much cursing, right? So but that was when CDs had the long case though.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
And it was a tape.
It was a tape. Okay. All right. I got you. Nice. It was a good album though.
It was.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I start. You know what I'm saying? I'm old. So probably when I was about, let's say 82.
Oh, damn.
Around 83.
No, not bad. I didn't know you was going to say that. You like Sugar Hill Gang? Oh, damn. Oh, I mean, you were really at
that 80s, that 80s era, like when, you know what I mean? I think I was in middle school. Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
700-pound lady.
Yo.
Yeah.
Have you asked him?
Yo, I did not know. Oh, okay. So that's it. Yeah. I didn't know you. Bird. I knew you were gonna go like 86. I actually thought you were about to hit him with the.
Watching that by myself crying.
I thought you were gonna hit him with the Dougie Fresh.
Okay.
La di da. You know what I'm saying? Or the girls ain't, or the world ain't nothing but. I just hit with the 86 type thing. I didn't know you was going back to Curtis Blow.
And I gotta say, shout out to my brother Kaus, because he was just he's like a historian when it comes. We're the same age, yeah. So that was his thing, and just us being we're not blood, but it's like been my best friend since 80. So yeah, so he got me into, you know what I'm saying, and it's just been on ever since. You know
my first introduction to hip hop, I think, was what I can remember, was riding, going to Elmcore, which was a basketball league in Queens, I believe, and a guy named Elliot Fortune, my brother's friend, he had the EPMD tape.
Okay.
Strictly Business.
Okay.
And I was watching, and I was shocked. First of all, I was watching because I was shocked that my father let him play the tape.
Right.
Because now, mind you, we couldn't play nothing.
Right.
But yet, Elliot gets in the car and he can play the tape. You know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to it, and I was just like, the songs that really popped off to me was Strictly Business and It's My Thing. Like, It's My Thing is still one of my favorite joints. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to PMD the other day.
Oh, yeah.
The greatest hit joint.
Yeah, that's just... They're my favorite group. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why, because that was like my first introduction or whatever.
That's good. That's the introduction. I can't listen to Puff anymore, so.
You can't. You listen to R. Kelly, or you never did? Or do you?
Are we still live?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't blame you.
No, I do not listen to R. Kelly ever.
Now, and B, I don't know. I'm not sure if you were shaking your head at your phone or whatever. Do you listen to R. Kelly, or you still do?
Yeah.
Like his album, or just like if the song comes on, you'll listen to it.
I mean, I don't like go search for.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Listen, man, the music's the music.
That's what they say. That's what they
not
say.
Me supporting
man.
the person.
That's what they say, man. That is what they say, man. Like, you know, and they be like, yo, how can you not listen to? You can listen to Michael Jackson, but not R. Kelly. And that's a great point.
True.
It's a great point.
True.
But when I hear Michael's, when I hear, it seems like you're ready. Yep. I don't know what to think.
You don't think anything.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Just
enjoy the music.
Just enjoy the music.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. I hear you calling. Here I come to save you. I don't know. But anyway, let's land the plane, yo. Final thoughts, FB.
Just getting ready for the last week of the regular season before playoffs start. It's been like a long season, but also it went really quick at the same time.
Okay.
So just looking forward to the playoffs.
How long have you been coaching high school basketball? In totality?
8 years.
Okay. When did it stop being arduous? Like long? Like, is there ever I don't know. I kind of feel like, damn, like. Maybe because I'm busy like that, you know what I'm saying? So it hasn't, okay. It's a long season.
I guess it just depends on how your year's going.
Okay, that's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point.
20 games last year. It's going by. All right, let's go.
Yeah. MB, final thoughts.
That's a good point.
No, same thing here. We have a big game against Rancocas Valley tomorrow in our county tournament.
Home or away?
Home.
Okay.
So, getting ready for that, and we'll see what. Hopefully, we have another game on Wednesday after that. So, we'll see.
You got a really good team. I know I said it last week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, Marcus lied. But no, you say your team played out of sight, but you have a really good team. Like, you really do.
I appreciate that.
Seriously. No BS. Like, I'm looking at it. And who I'm going to tell you who I kind of love is the Martino kid. He's like your perfect floor general. He's your floor general, right?
Yeah. No, it's funny you say that because he's insane. Like, so to have a kid that's insane be your floor general doesn't always work out.
Wow.
But no, like he's come along. Like, he's definitely like the heart of our team. He plays super hard. He's always on the floor and everything like that. So yeah, like we kind of go as he goes for sure. And it's. I talk about all the time, like having a point guard that you can trust is for us, and especially the way we play. A point guard has the ball on every possession, no matter what. Right. Is crucial, and he's getting to that point where it's like we can kind of let him make decisions on his own and call plays on his own, and he's tough. He's a tough kid.
Mm-hmm. He's tough, and you got a nice backcourt mate and
Jordan,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Jordan's coming on. It's been a tough year for Jordan coming from Princeton Day.
Okay.
Where, and this is no disrespect to them, like games weren't big like that.
Right.
Where now, this week we go to West Tech and the place is packed and people are telling him how much he sucks before he even touches the ball.
Right.
Just having to come to that was, it's been a big adjustment for me. He's handled it pretty well.
That's good. But anyway, I'm sorry. Did you say your final thoughts already? Or?
I did.
Oh, my bad. All right. CB.
Hey, man, pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? See, we got a tough one tomorrow, second round against Burlington Township. We played them earlier in the year. They got us like 15, 16 or so, something like that. So see if we can make some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? A little short-handed, but I mean, we still, this is why we get paid to coach. So we'll figure something out. Try to keep it close and see if we can still win. Like Coach said, hopefully we're playing on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. And then, like Fred said, just get ready for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Start on the 26th. I think we locked into the 3rd seed. They got us in Central Jersey. Group 3. So, see if we can. We'll have to see. I pray we get that far. We'll see Burlington Township again because they're the 2nd seed. So we'll see what happens. And real quick, like Fred was saying about it depends on the season. I know this year I was saying the same thing to my coach. I was like, yo, can y'all believe, the season is flying by? He's like, because we're having a decent season. Okay. Last year when we won 8 games, the season was long as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's funny. It's a good point. Depending on how the season goes.
I got you. All right, listen, man. With enough, definitely, good wishes to y'all, success in the games and stuff like that. Just y'all keep doing what y'all do, man. I think my final thought is that I'm off tomorrow. Which I'm excited for because I hate Mondays. Then they was like, yo, well, listen, but then Tuesday become your Monday. I'm like, yo, listen, don't. Listen. I don't like Mondays, you know what I'm saying? But no, nothing much this week, man. Just ready to, kind of just keep pushing, man. I finally feel like I'm back. Like getting it back into a groove, back at work, finally. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's been 2-3 months. I feel it. Right. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, man, just grinding, bro. Just grinding. That's what's grinding. But anyway, listen, it's been another great show. Love the laughter, love the fellowship. Even love the topics, even though, and love talking about my man, Bronny. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I wanted to host Doc Bryce, Coach Fred Petit, Coach Marcus Bullock, Coach Satchel Wildberg. We are the new Let's Get It Sports Talk, and we like to wish you a wonderful week. And just be well. We'll see you later.